Hi, I'm Abida Rishi. Welcome back to my channel. You can learn the secrets of how to cook mutton stew in just 10 to 15 minutes. So let's start. Yeah. For cooking mutton stew, I would prefer any oil. Like if you like coconut oil, it can be coconut oil, or instead you can have any oil what you are using. About very less oil, like about 2 tablespoons of oil, and just to flavor that oil, whether it be coconut oil or sunflower oil, we just flavor it with a little bit of ghee. So there's a nice flavor which will come out of the ghee. And to this, we will add some very thinly sliced onion. Very thinly sliced. See, when you buy onion, it's better to buy onions which have that loose jacket. They tend to be dry and the water content is already moved out, and it can get cooked faster, and the flavors are also high in that. So first we will add in the sliced onion. I want it very thinly sliced, and I'm using a very thick bottomed vessel. I love to use these type of vessels, which gives a very good consistency to the onion and all those what you're making. It gives a better quality of product. See, just saute the onion till it is transparent, towards which let's add some spices. With this, I'm using green chili. The green chili also depends on what you get in seasons. Some green chilies are very spicy, some are less spicy. It depends on what you would get in the market and how spicy you want your stew to be. Just split it. I prefer using everything very fresh at the time only. Don't paste and keep. Rather, everything fresh will give a better result to the total product. Just add in some. I like it a little spicy. Kerala food is generally to be a little spicy. Okay, about 4 to 5 split chilies. And next we add some ginger, about 2-inch piece of ginger. I love it to be crushed. So let's add in the crushed ginger. I think I'm not using garlic. I think normally in white stews we don't use garlic. It's more of ginger. Freshly pounded, not the ginger paste. I don't like them. Okay, just crush it and put. You don't have to cut it or julienne it or anything. See, now the onion is still white color. I don't want some of the onion to be red color and stuck to the sides and all. See, once the color of the onion goes, the stew will go red color or maybe a light brownish color. The maximum color you can retain is the best part of the stew. Okay, that raw smell is gone. Now to this we add in some fenugreek. About half kilo meat is what I'm going to use. Let's use about half teaspoon of fenugreek seeds. And this is coriander seeds. I've just crushed it to semi powder. Just add about 2 to 3 teaspoons of freshly pounded coriander seeds. See, they have a very different flavor when it is freshly grounded. The ones which you normally get in the market, the powder doesn't have any smell. So try to get the whole one and just put it in the mixie and crush it. So now we will add in the mutton. See, the mutton what I got is very nice mutton. See the pink color, not the red one. The red ones are supposed to be too old, or the bigger the goat, it is not nice. The meat is better when it is on the like about carcass of 8 to 9 kilos, and try to get male goat. Female goats tend to have a smell. Male goat, and just get a mixed cut, some leg pieces, some rib pieces. That gives a better flavor to your curry. So just add in washed mutton without water into the onion, green chili, ginger, then fenugreek, and then a little bit of coriander, crushed seeds. That's what we used. Now we'll mix up the mutton and let it bono, let it cook till the mutton changes its color. Now you can see a pink color in the meat. I want the meat to change it to a white color. Saute till the white color appears. See, when you're making your curry, you can make out, you can feel different smell coming out. First, when the onion was only sauteed, it had a different smell. Then when you added the green chili, ginger, it gave a different smell. And then we waited till all that green smell goes. And then we add in the fenugreek and coriander seeds. Then there's a different smell. Keep enjoying all this, you know. That brings that love for cooking. And cook always when you have a good mood, when you love to, and when you're hungry. Otherwise, you won't cook it properly. Now add in salt. Enough salt for the mutton. This is a stage when I want you to add salt. Not like any time is okay adding salt, no. When the meat goes from the pink color to white color, make sure you add the salt. I prefer adding rock salt. Rock salt gives a better flavor. And now you can see the mutton change to the color. And now I will add some water to cook. I love potatoes. If you don't like potatoes, you can avoid potatoes. But stew always is nice with potatoes. Cut it into big chunks because the time taken for the meat to cook and the potato cook is different. So it's better to cut the potatoes in chunk. And you know the starch content of potato also makes the gravy a little thick. So one of the potato, you cut it small into smaller pieces so that it melts into the gravy. And when you serve, you'll have chunk pieces of mutton as well as potato also. You see, even the potato is nice and soft when it is eaten with the mutton. Okay, now we just add some warm water for it to cook. If you want to cook it like this only, mutton takes about 30-40 minutes. But instead, I would prefer you transfer this to a pressure cooker and cook it up for about 3 to 4 whistles. It depends on what type of mutton you got for the day. Once the mutton is cooked, we will do a finishing. So I'm going to transfer this mutton to the pressure cooker and let's cook it well. There are certain techniques in how to cook in a pressure cooker. You know, it's not that you generally have whistles, like 4 whistles, 5 whistles. No. The distance between from one whistle to the next is important. See, now it's the first whistle. I just slow down the cooker so that it will be a little extended whistle for the next one. Okay, on a slow flame. So the extension of whistle is what we need. Then again, when the next whistle comes, you slow down, and after the third whistle, keep it off and wait till the pressure is released. All the pressure is gone. I think the meat should be cooked well. Let's see. Yes. Just check before you, just check whether the meat is well cooked. Yes, the meat is cooked. Now we will transfer it back. You can do the same procedure in the pressure cooker only. I'm just doing it here because we need it. You need to see in the camera. Otherwise, we can finish in this only. Okay, now the stew, the mutton is cooked well. Like if you don't want coconut milk, we normally in Kerala, every dish, most of the dishes, I think we need a little bit of coconut milk or coconut paste or something like that. In stew also, we normally put coconut milk. If you don't like coconut milk, you can use it like this only. Maybe you can give it a little bit of coriander, a punch, a little flavor with little coriander leaves. Chop it nicely, very small. Let the heat happen. I love coriander leaves, like, they give really good flavor to the curries. And just get the fresh coriander leaves, a handful of that. And never add while cooking. I think this needs that freshness. So add it when it is almost done. And if you feel the gravy is a little less, we can add some hot water. Never add cold water to hot cooking stuff. See, when you add cold water, what happens is the heat gets reduced, and the time taken for that water to get and come back to the heat consistency will spoil the broth. So rather always add hot water. If you feel you want more gravy, see, this normally is eaten with rice or with bread or anything. Like the stew can go with chapati, bread, rice, anything I can say. Okay, now almost it is bubbling. I add some more lemon juice into it. See, we have not given anything sour. We have not added any curd or anything. So lemon is a must. Okay, there goes the lemon into it. And now I love with coconut milk. So you can have some thick coconut milk into the stew. Once you pour coconut milk, you cannot cook it. The stew will get curdled. So rather, just mix it well till small bubbles come out. I don't think it should boil. It should only simmer. And then if you have white pepper, you can add white pepper, a little bit of pepper. Powdered pepper. Yes, your stew is ready. Just check salt. See, whenever you check salt, don't take it to the tip of your tongue. Take it a little close inside and then check, and then your brain really sense it and give you the correct the correct level of spice, the salt, everything you can feel it. So now mutton stew is ready. Yes. The Malabari stew is ready. In Malabar, the favorite Malabari dish is first the biryani, and then is the stew. Can be chicken, can be mutton or beef. Everything has the same recipe, and hope you could follow my recipe. I would love to know your queries. Do put your comments. I will reply to it. And please subscribe to this channel. I'll be back with more and more Malabari dishes. Until then, goodbye from Abida Rashid.